Hi, guys. I thank you so much for coming on and being a part of this journey process with me. I thank you guys so much for subscribing to Just Be Audrey Lane. I got it now. I know it's over here. Um, so tonight I have to keep on pushing. And it's a wonderful thing for us to keep on pushing because things will come up, and depending on what it is, uh, will have us stagnant, will have us not want to continue to going and moving and doing. So we got to keep on pushing through, no matter what. So, just a fly. Yeah, so we have to continue pushing through and everything. And it's funny because so today I was reading and I wanted to I wanted to look up something, and I don't know how it came to me. I'm sitting here looking through my books of how something could have came to me because I started looking up virgin, not virgin, version. Like, God, I want to be the best version of Audrey Lane that you know me to be. Please show it to me. Show me myself, God. Show me what it is in me that you see, you know, and I know that it is wonderful. So we have to like ask God and go out there and make sure that we are doing and living our best life for Him. I was saying that it's like, man, do you know the difference between character and reputation? And for me, it is character is who I am. I want to have great character. God, reveal who I am, and then you're revealing, help me get rid of things that don't even need to be there. I want my character to be awesome. Hold on one second, guys. I'm okay, y'all. Sorry about that. Yes, my daughter, she left out the house and left her key, so I had to get it for her or let her in. Um, so I want to have great character. I want my character to be of you, God. I know there's more to me. I don't want like fakeness, and for me that's where it's like the repetition of not repetition but reputation of for me it's like who you want people to think you are, like, so you get all fancy and stuff like that. I don't want that. I want great character. God, how do you see me? What is in me? Because I know there's more. Man, when I tell you he has been growing this woman up and placing things down on the inside of me, that it's like, man, God, this has to be you. You know, there's more to us. There's more to us, and there's more to come. That's one of the things that was coming to me, too, in my quiet time this morning. That there is more to come. There is more to come. You think you've seen something yet? Oh no, you didn't. There's more coming out of you because whenever He is involved, and that's God, there's more to come because He's a multiplying man. He multiplies. So I'm sitting here like, God, you have truly taken me literally from A to B to C to D to E to F to G, and I'm saying it's so much more that I can really truly look forward to. Don't need to know what it is, but I will tell you this: is greatness. Man, fully giving God trust it is something, because I was sitting here and I've been saying it on my journal thing and writing it. A calmness, God, I got a calmness that I can't even explain. I got a calmness that is something like, man, what is it? I've never had calmness before. Come to turn out that calmness is faith. Calmness is that stay still of you. It's happening. Yep, it's gonna happen. Yeah, he got you. That is faith. So enjoy the calmness. Stop wanting everything to be all over the place and oh, in the rush, and all of that. And I had to say it. I say it to myself all the time, but I'm saying it and sharing it with you too. Stop always wanting things to be in this rush thing because you always used to moving around and everything. It's okay for us to just be calm, be at peace. That's faith. That's faith where you're like, God, I just know you have it, so I'm going to continue going on about my day. There's two things that we cannot change. We cannot change yesterday, and we cannot sit there and change our past, which is both the same thing. But don't worry about changing it because we grow and we learn from it. We go and we move and we go and we just like, God, okay, I see where you need me to be different. And how I say that is today I was like, God, I had a quiet calmness thing about me. Things were coming up, and not bad things at all, but like conversations with people, and it was just a calm, still thing about it of just being peaceful. Today, we had people wanting to come in and hit the sales floor and everything earlier before we even opened. And it was right then and there where I knew, okay, this is where your character comes in, of being nice and pleasant and being you, not a fake you, be you. And just saying, unfortunately, we're not open right now. You can come back. We open up at 10. And then when a couple could not understand me because we did not speak the same language, I had to kind of walk with them and still have a caring, kind heart. And then it was okay. And another lady came in, same thing, could not understand anything I was saying. But like if you just sit there, but it was more so where God was working on me to say not everybody is going to be how you are. Not everybody is going to understand you. I'm sending people to you right now that you cannot understand them and they cannot understand you. But this is where you still got to have your caring, loving heart. This is where you still have to have your caring, loving attitude. This is where you're going to shine at because I need to know how you are in difficult moments like this. And my manager, who normally can speak, well, not normally, she is Spanish, of Spanish descent, wasn't there. But it was enough for me to know of when you are being nice, it doesn't matter what language you speak. Just my attitude of coming off smiling and you know, being bubbly and everything, and just basically saying, well, no, you can't go, was enough for God to then take over and just having my heart just be right. And I thank Him for that. I just was like, man, all today, just the calmness and the stillness and the peace of just knowing, man, God, you have truly been changing me and changing me. And I will always say I had that kind of attitude of being a peaceful type thing, but just showing me where you definitely need to continue growing and doing more. And there's no such thing of you having it all together. For me, I want to keep consistently growing. So you point out things where I can definitely increase more in because I love customer service. But that doesn't mean that I have it all there. Sorry, guys. My kitten is trying to do everything, comment on everything. So we have to be willing to be open up and learn. We have to be, she's tripping, literally, she's tripping. We have to be willing to go through some stuff. And that's okay because going through it is growing through it. I have been posting videos like 3 times already today, trying to really get everything up and out of me, and making sure I am being, Audrey Elaine in the process. When I tell you, coming into who I am, it is awesome. You better know. I know for myself. I had to get it out of my head of, oh, I am one way. No, there's so many dimensions to me. So many different views of how I'm seeing myself. And I enjoy it. I enjoy that there's more to me than what I thought it was. I have so much more in me. And why I say it like that is because God knows we have so much more in ourselves. Stop thinking that we're just one area. This is all I can be. This is all I know how to do. Yep. You're not going to know how to do it all when God is instructing you and giving it to you. You're going to learn it as you go. I'm learning myself as I go. And I'm learning that, hey, God, I need more of this. And I can ask for it and He sends it to me. He gives it to me. God, I need more of instructions on how to navigate. And I literally was saying this, how to navigate through the computers and how everything is now. Because I use the computer, but not like how I did before. And things have truly changed. And brought someone into me that can actually show me computers. And actually downloaded some stuff and gave me like a flash drive to, hey, I put all of this on here for you to go and learn. It has everything on there. That openness and that willingness for us to say, God, grow me. And then when He gives it to you, you got to be willing to do the work, because we can't keep asking Him to give us stuff and then don't do work in it. So I'm learning that, okay, do more work. You don't always have to get off of work, my actual physical job, and then be like, okay, I'm done for the day. Nope. Keep on moving. I can connect with my children the best way I can when I'm home. I make sure I give them time. But then I have to make sure there's other things that have to be done. The cooking, the cleaning, and they have their chores and everything, but stuff that I do. And then I get right into making sure that everything is a go for the next day for me. Everything is getting ready for my journal process. Everything is getting ready for, I'm trying to build the nonprofit and get everything going. So my whole thing is be consistently moving and working, because it's all where I'm like, God, you give me the strength and you be in it. And that's how I'm able to get it done. I said, man, when I sit here and I do these journals, I do them because they motivate me. It keeps me where it's like, okay, you didn't spoke this out. Now you got to be consistent with doing it. You didn't already spoke it out, because we all know, you put it into words, you write it down, and then that's where you go. And it's the plan for me. Okay, this is what has to be done next. I have to prioritize what of these 10 things do I need to be focusing on right now and doing it. And how about this? Don't even get upset if I can't get them all done, because my focus is one day at a time, one task at a time. Put it what is priority, what has to be done, and get to it and do it. But don't be feeling like, because sometimes if we feel like, oh, I got 10 things and I don't get them done, that's a rush. We don't want to be in that kind of mode. Truly, God is literally getting us through it. So all we have to do is make sure that we are getting it done. I had some struggles with videos and actually doing my journal process for the last couple of days, because I'm like, God, what is it you want me to actually write down? And it will say on here, how can I connect more with you on here, God? I know people are watching, so you come up out of me for them. But God, what is it you need me to put in my journal? And you know what it is? I was sitting here saying, God, I love you so much for everything that you're doing in my life. I love you and I adore you. And I'm so grateful for you. And you know what popped up in my head? When I was younger and I was dating, I would write love letters. So it was like, God, I'm going to write you a love letter. I'm going to write to you just how much I care for you, how I feel about you, for what you have done, and what I see in you. I want to write a love letter to you because you write it back to me. It's in your word. I have it here. You send things to me throughout the day of letting me know you love me, you care for me. And I have not written, or I say it, but I haven't written it back to you. So I'm going to write him a love letter. I'm going to put time together to make sure I can do it this weekend. And I want to write it. I don't know how long it will be, but I just want to go over some things of my love and trust for him, his being in my body. When I tell you we have so much more in us, I want it, and I don't want this love letter to be where I'm writing what I want from him, because I don't want that kind of love letter. That will end up being a prayer, and I don't want that. I want to write out how much of him I love and why I love him. That's a love letter for me. I want you guys to do that. Write a love letter to him. Letting him know just how much you adore him. I truly adore him. And I want to write it, and I almost like want to do it like, you know how you take letters and you can just mail them to the post, put them in the mailbox and everything, and mail it off. Just so he know I'm serious about writing you a love letter. I want to write you a love letter, God, and I know it's going to get to you. I know it's going to get to you. Because I really want to show you just how grateful I am for you coming into my life. How you rescued me. How you showed up just in the nick of time. My journals are really a good thing for me because it truly is. I have a voice. You have a voice. That is why I'm like, you guys, we all going to celebrate one another. You want to be a Just Be and what your God-given name is, go ahead and do it. There's more in you. There's more in me that I haven't even seen yet. And I'm like, okay, God, I'm good with it because I already know that it's going to be wonderful. I already know that you have it for me. I already know that me asking you to reveal me to me, you took me through a lot. Do it. And I was like, oh goodness, God, me asking you to do that. Why did I do that? But I wanted it to be done. Why did I do it? And now I'm like, God, please, y'all keep on revealing to me. And that's not just where you probably think it's all the good grits and gravy. No, it's everything. I need it because he shows me everything in me. And it helps me with grasping, okay, I can do better. I need to cut less out. I need to put more in, and go ahead and do it and grow from it. Yeah. So when I'm like, God, what was going on this morning? How did you have this come about? And why was it I ended up looking that up for the version? And it was like, there's more of you. Your character and everything, Audrey Lane, is the best. But I want you to continue being the best. So I'm going to keep on placing things down on the inside of you. I'm going to keep on moving you up and elevating you into areas where you may not feel like you qualify to be in, but I know you do. And you better know that you do. Because I'm growing you in these areas. So you keep on showing up, and how about this? You keep on going and keep on growing. Get down, get down, get down. So we have to show up. We have to put on that armor and we have to go and do. Because in the midst of us going and doing is where we learn that, okay, God, I don't want to keep saying that I know the battle is won. I know that is won. But I still need to show up so I can actually partake of what he needs me to do. Because in the midst of me having my armor on and going out and walking and going out and doing is where he actually instills more in me. He adjusts things around and remove things up and out of me and place things in me. And it was good because today my attitude towards things lately, I'm like, God, I just have this stillness and this calmness that is like really, really, I can't explain. I can't explain. It just has to be you. Like I am being nice. And I am a nice person. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to make it seem like I'm not. But the niceness now is a totally different thing because for me, that nice is, wow, I am nice to myself by actually just doing you. I am having a hard time with my journals lately because I want to be like, God, am I really, really, really taking you in the way that I should be? Writing things down for me, I always would kind of second guess, like, a little bit of it. But then it was like, no, now don't. Write it down. Trust me, it's going to come back to you. Write it down. So I was like, God, I want more of you. How do I go about getting it? Is it just from reading your word? Because your word is good in me. I feel that it does not magical, miracle works in me. It really moves me. It gives me peace. But God, I need more. So where is it that I need more? And it was like, you have to just be patient with the fact that he is going to show it to you when he wants to, Audrey Lane. Stop trying to rush him in his work. Why are you rushing him in the work? Because works of art for me in this form, I don't want it to ever be completed. I want it to be always being worked on. And why I say it like that for me is because I don't want to be like, oh, I got this now. Because I don't want to get stuck in, oh, I got it like this. This is how I do it and be stuck. Everything is always evolving. Always. And that's one good thing I loved about COVID. COVID actually shown that we have to adjust to things and keep on going. Don't get stuck in one area that this is how it has to be and this is how it's going to be, and keep it as that. So grow and keep on growing, keep on. Things are changing all the time, so you got to just be patient for God to be like, he's going to show it to you, he's going to give it to you, because he has been doing it. I've been stuck with a lot of things, and I think I'm not necessarily stuck. This is new area for me. So I have to learn it. Actually, you're not stuck, Audrey Lane. You out there, you are not stuck. God has you at a standstill. It's like how I just said, where the waters are still, but then underneath it's moving. That's what God is doing. He's moving. So where you think you're at a standstill, you're not really at a standstill. He's moving. You just don't feel it. It's not meant for me to feel it. Because when I look back and I'm like, God, you actually truly was moving without me even knowing. And it's weird for me. in a lot of ways, because it's like I gotta get it out of my mindset of like I gotta constantly be doing and moving and going. Sometimes we just need to stand and sit still. We do. That's a part of faith. And my whole thing is the calmness that I've been having. I just need to be okay with that calmness, because that's where he's like, I am moving for you. You don't need to see what I'm doing. I am moving for you. And every step I am taking, you don't have to be a part of everything I'm doing. You're showing up, you're doing it. And it was like, God, so when I tell you this morning, I had to like laugh. I had to just be like, okay, God. Okay, God, I gotta do it, because you're showing me you are nice, you are wonderful, you are brilliant, you're doing more things. I can actually say something to you and you do it. And how it was, I'm like, God, I being nice is important, but the important thing of it is you letting God actually do it in you. And I don't know why the word nice keep coming to me. And it was like, I can't even explain it. It just kept coming to me. Nice, being nice, being nice. Being you, being you, being you. I don't know. It'll come to me whenever he sees fit to do it. Stop wanting things to actually be how you want them to be, and just let them be how God know they are. That's what it is. What he already knows they are in you. How he sees it and how he knows it to be true. He'll bring it to you when it's appropriate time for you, Audrey Elaine. Just keep on going. So that's what I've been doing. I'm like, God, these ups and downs are movement. They're waves that is pushing me and going me and moving me. And I am so happy for them. You better know that growth is a continuous moving thing. We grow, we're sprouting. So just where it's like, you're like, oh, I can't be growing. Sometimes that growth does be at a standstill, and the next thing, that growth spurt is boom, when the vine is just truly busting out the ground. You know what I had to ask him, and it came to me, and it's so weird. It's like, you're in your fruitful season. Your harvest is about to come. I'm asking you to get more water into you, because you're in your fruitful season. You are about to take off. You are about to bloom. You better know it. You better know that God has so much in you. So this still part, be okay in it. Water it. Keep on watering it. Keep on nourishing it. Because God is about to, he is. He's always constantly moving in us. This is the time when everything goes into us. And don't be so caught up on what it says for a harvest season when it goes into crops. Your harvest season go into what your relationship is with God. And he is going to reveal it to you. He's been actually telling me more and more and more and more of that lately. Be fruitful. You're being fruitful. Keep watering the seed on you, Audrey Lane. Keep watering everything. I'm about to bloom you. You're about to keep on going. You're about to keep on growing in areas that you once uncomfortable in. You don't be uncomfortable in no more. Because if you can't be in a spot, you can't be comfortable in this spot. You gotta continue to be uncomfortable in this growth, because you're going to be growing. It's a lifetime thing for you. It's not just, oh, right now and then, ooh, you got it. No, stop being comfortable. Ooh, you got it. No, you're going to keep on getting it. So you're always going to be continually growing. So don't get stuck. Keep on getting moving. Keep on moving. Get to going. And it's so weird, because I was like, God, you're telling me a little bit. This morning was a lot. I'm like, oh my goodness, it was a lot. You're telling me to be going, but how is it you're telling me to go, but stay still? I just could not get it. How are you telling me to go, but yet be still? And my Uber ended up coming, and I had to get up and go. But I'm asking him, so how is it you want me to keep going and moving, but yet you want me to be still? And it came, to be still for me is where it's like, I need you to just trust me. You trust me in that area, but I need you to trust me all the way around in all of these areas. So in the area of I have you spiritually, trust me in that. That's where I need you to be still. I'm bringing it all to you. And it was just weird because I'm like, God, I want a better version of myself, and yet here it is. You actually show me it little bit by little bit by little bit, and I have to be still, and I have to trust you. And it's so weird, but how are you breaking it down for me? So I don't know. Everything in me, I don't like this journal process tonight because I really have so much more in me, and I wish I can get it out the right way. I gotta write a lot to him because I love him. That's going to happen. I'm going to give him a love note, but I got to ask him some other questions because I'm like, what is this right now? What is this feeling that I'm feeling of like, how do you want me to move but then stay still in you? Or am I taking it the wrong way? Which I probably am. I probably am taking it the wrong way. So I had to read some things and ask him because it was like, God, I'm having some things. And it was, man, the best version of me I want for you, God. And how I said it like that is the best version of me, Audrey Lane, for you, God. I want you to have the best version of me, because if I'm out here doing your work and I'm out here doing what you need me to do, God, give me the best version and help me to see how you see me, how you see me. So if you need me to be still and trust you in this, God, I guess I gotta be still. And it's hard for me to actually sit and be still at times. It is. It is. But I need it from him. I've been asking him to, like, God, slow down this time with me and you. I need to hear more of what you need me to do. And no, it's you, not myself. No, it's you. Mm. I find it because I said, when things are hard for me and I don't want to do them, I do them because that's where there's growth in it. When I tell you, this is like the third video for me, and I kept deleting them and deleting them because I was having a hard time of like, God, you want me to speak out and write, like, if this was a writing journal, because I've been like kind of writing, but it's like, God, how is it you want me to be busy and keep on moving but be still? What is that? And I guess he'll tell me when he wants me to know. But I could not come on here and one, because I want to be consistent, and two, I want you guys to see the real ups and downs and the waves and everything, because that's still movement. That's still movement. And I guess the calmness that I have about it is the trust that everything is going to be okay. So I gotta go and ride out with it. So I'm going right, because you know I always say the date. Today is July 30th, 2021, and it is 10:27. I'm going to have to say, God, please reveal all of this to me tonight. And you don't have to do it tonight, but please reveal all of this day to me, and what these feelings and what these things is going on in my head. How is it you want me to move but be still? I need to know that. I need to know how is it you want me to move and show up, but then be still. Is it because you already know what the results and everything is? I don't know. But I love you guys. You love on yourself. More importantly, love God. Have a great, wonderful evening. I'll be back on with you. I thank you so much for subscribing to Just Be Audrey Elaine. I know it's over here now. Thank you for following me on all the social media platforms, whether it's Anchor, Spotify for the podcast, Twitter, Instagram, my Facebook. I love you guys. Go with God. Have a wonderful evening. And I'm